Hey everyone, this is Rabbit Explore Animation Bliss, and welcome to my anime discussion series. So today's anime discussion is going to be on my thoughts on Lego's Nexo Night TV series. And before I get into my thoughts about this TV series, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean that there was a bit of anime news released during the week that we wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos. And every Monday, we have the top 50 anime fact series. We go over 15 facts dealing with the anime series that was suggested by the viewers. So tune in every Monday for the top 50 anime fact series. So now let's get into this topic discussion. What are my thoughts on Lego's Nexo Night TV series so far? And before I get into that, I would like to give out a brief summary of the series so far. So what the series is all about is about these knights, Clay, Axel, Macy, Lance, Aaron, and many others coming together and trying to fight the forces of evil in their kingdom. And it turns out at the beginning of the series, Jestro, who's like the court jester, ends up being turned evil by the Book of Monsters. And so they go out there terrorizing the kingdom and trying to collect all these books that would help release the evil sorceress from the Book of Monsters out of the book. And the knights have to go and stop Jestro from releasing all these lava monsters and wrecking havoc in the kingdom. So that's basically what Nexo Knights is all about so far. So what are my thoughts about this series? I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, the reason why I started watching this series on a whim was because I love Ninjago, and I wanted to watch another Lego series that had a similar tone to Ninjago. And I like the fact that this series has a perfect blend of comedy and drama. And I think hopefully this series will eventually reach the level of darkness that Ninjago went to. And I from what I'm hearing, season 3 is a lot darker than the first two seasons. And the reason why I haven't seen season 3 yet is because Netflix only had the first two seasons released so far. So I'm waiting on that season 3 to come. Netflix, come on, Netflix, give us that season 3 for Nexo Nights. But anyway, I do love how the series blends in action and comedy, and I also like how the world that the characters live in. Like, I like the fact that even though it's a medieval theme type of series, the characters use lots of technology, and so you can just kind of look at the series as a futuristic version of medieval times. And I liked how that show was able to go into that because I've never seen a show done like that before, and that's what made the premise so interesting to me because I have never seen a show that's like, oh, we take place in medieval times, but we're using all this technology that anybody would be using nowadays. So I like that concept of that series. And I also like the characters themselves. Like, I really like Macy, who's like the only female in the group of knights, and how she's like excuse me, what was like so surprising about her character is that she's like the princess of the land, but she's like, I want to be a knight. I don't want to be a princess just sitting around waving my hands all day, whatever. I want to fight along the knights. So I like the fact that Macy's the type of character who's like, she's like, she wants to be a knight. And she would rather be a knight than be a princess all the time and do nothing. And that's what I like about her character. And then I also like the character Aaron. He's like the laid back character because I always love characters that are like so laid back, and Aaron is definitely like one of the most laid back characters in this series. And another character I really like is Axel. He's like the big guy in the group, and he's like always hungry. So I thought that was very funny that he thinks about food all the time. And they just have lots of interesting characters, like lots of fantastic characters in this series, and I'm really loving this show so far. And I can't wait to check out the third season to see what direction this series is going in. So I'm really interested to see where the series is going to go to in the near future. So tell me in the comments below, have you seen the newest Lego series, Lego Nexo Knights? And tell me, what are your thoughts on it? Did you like the show? Did you hate the show? Did you thought Ninjago was better, or do you think some other Lego show was better than Nexo Knights, or do you think this is the best Lego series we got so far? Please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated on any new videos we post up, and also like our Facebook page, and also support us through Patreon so we can continue to push out great content for this channel. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit Explorer Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.